Shoppers in Sydney and Japan flock to the Apple Store. Ray Consolacion will tell us why.
Consumers in Australia flocked to Apple Incorporated's retail store in Sydney on Friday to get the world's first up-close look at CEO Tim Cook's first new major product, which the tech giant expects will be its next runway hit. The Apple Watch, which also marks the Cupertino, California company's debut in a fledgling wearable technology market, was available for pre-order online and to try out in stores but not take home. On Friday morning, Apple's flagship Australian retail store in Sydney's financial district was packed with those hoping to take a peek at the device, although just around 20 diehard fans queued out front. Based on recent customer interest at its stores, Apple expects demand for the watch, which allows users to check email, listen to music, and make phone calls when paired with an iPhone, to exceed availability at launch.
But I think it's just the making it easy just to kind of stay in touch with everyone. So like sending the heartbeat, it's like people you love and all that, doing little things. That's going to be amazing.
Meanwhile, Apple fans crowded inside the Omotesando store, the newest and biggest Apple store in Tokyo, to examine and try out the smartwatches on their first day in store. Reviewers this week praised the watch, which also helps users monitor their health and exercise, as beautiful and stylish. They, however, gave it poor marks for relatively low battery life and slow loading apps. The Apple Watch Sport starts at $349 or 15,531 pesos, and the standard version of the watch starts at $549 or 24,431 pesos. High-end edition watches with 18-karat gold alloys are priced from $10 and go as high as $17,000. Still, experts said that Apple's offering was unlikely to displace the market share of higher-end luxury brand watchmakers.
This is just Apple's expression where they've combined what they're good at with the fact that it's a watch and style, so I think there's going to be room for everybody.
Ray Consolacion reporting for Y News.
UNICEF warns of a possible upsurge in the number of malnutrition cases across Yemen in the coming weeks. Meanwhile, U.S. President Barack Obama arrives in Panama for a historic summit. Christine Domingo will tell us why.
In Switzerland, a United Nations Children's Fund or UNICEF representative said on Thursday that already high malnutrition levels are expected to sharply increase throughout Yemen. UNICEF representative in Yemen, Julian Harney, said chronic malnutrition has always been a problem in Yemen. However, in the last 5 years, UNICEF, along with its partners and other organizations, managed to bring down the rate significantly from 65% to 48%. He said rates of acute malnutrition in children could soar within weeks and threaten the lives of more than 250,000 children in Yemen. Aid agencies have struggled to fly emergency supplies into the country, already one of the poorest in the Arab world. In Panama, U.S. President Barack Obama arrived in Panama on Thursday to attend a historic hemispheric summit. The summit is expected to bring Obama face-to-face with Cuban leader Raul Castro for the first time since the countries announced a diplomatic breakthrough in December. Obama arrived in Panama from Jamaica as news broke that the U.S. State Department has recommended that Cuba be removed from the U.S. list of state sponsors of terrorism. Removing Cuba from the list would clear a major obstacle in the effort to restore diplomatic relations between Washington and Havana. This would pave the way for the reopening of embassies that have been shut for 54 years and signal momentum in ending America's isolation from the communist island nation. Obama will take part in the Summit of the Americas, which runs from April 10 to 11. Christine Domingo reporting for Y News.